蓝方选手胡布兰·图尔逊别克，羽量级官方排名第2，地面磨血能力极强，拳法极具杀伤力。他的对手纳尔泰·克兹巴伊，羽量级官方排名第1，技术全面，2024年度羽量级100万赏金之王 ，JCK 战局成11战全胜。那么今天晚上，我们共同开启头条主赛。
million RMB winner for last season and one of the favorites to win this whole tournament, Naertai Kezibayi. There is his opponent, Hubulan Tuerxunbieke.
绿巨人胡布兰·图尔逊别克。
Oh, it's sliding under the chin. Now this is bad for the and he taps.
Hubulan gets it by reading choke in the second round.
我的天哪！纳尔泰降服了完美先生王继征。
Oh, don't wait, Son King's over. Naertai gets the win again.
我对手的话，他的格斗精神、摔跤各方面体能都很出色。
希望我们两个给粉丝们。 给大家带来一场更精彩的比赛。
这个是新疆德比，有新疆太多的人在期待我们的比赛，那就让大家看看草原上的怎么战斗。
This is the last one for this weekend. The main event is into the cage steps.
Let's go, guys. Main event time. Wow, that co-main event was electric. I still haven't calmed down from that. What a finish. The winner of this fight will face Kuliwati in the finals for the million RMB. Hubulan wants it bad. He feels like it's his time. He's been around forever. He's had like 40 pro fights. He's 31 years old. Now is the time. He's in the prime of his career. He's got all the experience. Time to shine. You know, he's with a great team. He's with Chunjie Godot as well. He's always been a great wrestler. Striking skills ever improving. He's got a monster grip. Once he gets a hold of you, he's just so hard to get off you. He's so strong, physically strong. Big guy for the division.
A granite chin.
Yeah.
One of the best chins in the game, and he's just so, tenacious. Also, people don't know this about him, but he started as an MMA fighter. He doesn't. Most of these guys have a background with maybe wrestling or sanda or boxing, but no, he started with MMA. Originally, he was at China Top Team, and actually he changed teams when he fought Liu Tong, the Chinese commentator, and that fight actually ended up being the last of Liu Tong in his professional career. He got a detached retina in that fight, and I believe Liu Tong was a big favorite to win the fight, but Hubulan got the win. And tonight, we do our picks as we have a little side bet going, not side bet, but side pick. And Liu Tong, how much respect it is that the guy that, ended his career, he still chooses him to win the fight. He believes Hubulan's going to win this fight. And I think it's much closer. I do think that Hubulan might be the underdog, but I think it's much closer than people think.
He has an edge in experience. He has over double the amount of fights that Naertai has. So he's got that on him. I think he might have an edge in the wrestling.
Would you not say he has an edge in the durability?
It's hard to say because we've never really seen Naertai's durability tested.
Yeah, he's
You know what I mean?
Man.
He's never really been in much trouble. He's just kind of ran through everybody in JCK so far. So I think if Hubulan, his best shot to win this fight, I think is just by grinding him out. takedowns, clinch, grappling control, that sort of fight. Like, it would be shocking if he knocked out or submitted Naertai. I think most people would be shocked if that happened.
Man, he's got good jiu-jitsu, bro. He's got really good jiu-jitsu, but yes, so does Naertai. Naertai trained with Shang Jafar for a while, a long time. He's got really good jiu-jitsu. Now he's training at Team SAQ. But yeah, Hubulan now training with, like we said, one of the biggest pro teams, the biggest pro team in China now. A lot of monsters, and you know, he had 3 other featherweights in camp with him.
Yeah.
We had Nuku Kuati, who we just saw,
Tony Go.
and Tony Go, who we just saw. You know, that's a lot of guys in the same camp, which is awesome for preparation. But he's fighting this man. You got to say the king of the division. It used to be Wang Jijeng. Wang Jijeng's not even in a tournament. He's out, and it's Naertai Kezibayi. Here we see him walking out. Only 24 years old. This guy's on an 11-fight winning streak here at JCK. And, you know, he's been submitted once very early in his career, his second professional fight, and at the time against someone who's much more experienced than him. Since then, it's been all wins and mostly finishes. He's so dangerous, is Naertai. Seven finishes in his last 11 fights. Well, he's only his dominant streak. You know, Li Jingtao was the first guy or the only guy to beat him. But back then, Li Jingtao was already, had 11 professional fights. That was Li Jingtao's 12th fight, and it was Naertai's second fight. So a huge discrepancy in age. And at that time, Naertai was so young. That
19.
fight is 5 years ago. He was 19 years old. But look at the new haircut.
Oh.
Naertai is shaved. He's dressed for business.
He's ready to go. He's 11-0 at JCK.
And I used to think he's not that big a featherweight. But have you stood next to him and shaken his hand?
Yeah, he's tall. He's got a big frame.
Oh, bro, his hands are like thick and solid. He's really strong.
And looking at his resume, 2 wins over Zhao Zhikang, the win over Wang Jijeng, submitted Wang Jijeng, win over Zhao Guoan, Reginaldo Vieira.
Man, he smoked Vieira.
Oh yeah, in the first round, 52 seconds.
I mean, the closest fight he had was that split decision against Aping Shala.
And Aping Shala is kind of an awkward guy to fight, to be honest. So the biggest blemish on his JCK career so far is a split decision win. Nobody's beat him in JCK so far, and he really has the total package. He's got deadly striking. He's got great submission skills. He's hard to take down.
And he's training in Kazakhstan at Team SAQ now with Kura Bangjong, with Aman Ali. There's so many tough guys in that room.
So wait, I know he was with Long Yin before.
No, he is. He's signed with Long Yin. Look, Zhang Long Yin is right here in the corner. So he's still under Team Long Yin, but he was doing the camp. He's camping and training at SAQ.
In Kazakhstan.
In Kazakhstan, I think for more than a year already.
Okay. Well, he's looked great lately. I mean, his last fight, he smoked Zhao Zhikang in 25 seconds with a brutal kick to the body, very similar to what we just saw in our co-main event here.
Exactly. Like what happened in the beginning of the second round. That was the beginning of the first round in his last fight. So, he's coming here so unscathed. The only injuries he'll be carrying was something he might have picked up during camp. But he's coming in very fresh. I mean, as an athlete, he's very fresh. If that makes sense. He hasn't been to... Look at the face of Hubulan. He's been in so many wars. But Naertai, he's just been dominant. He's been the hammer, not the nail. And look at the difference, the age. We got 7 years difference, height almost the same, but the reach, you got Hubulan with those gorilla arms.
本场 JCK MMA Fight Night 羽量级赏金赛半决赛，同样也是我们今天晚上的头条主菜。栏目选手身高175公分，臂展184厘米，体重66.40公斤，年龄31岁，来自于成杰格斗俱乐部。MMA 综合格斗战绩40战27胜13负 ，JCK 战略城战绩11战7胜4负。他就是布布兰 The Hawk 杜尔逊别克。本 本场比赛，红方选手身高174公分，臂展179厘米，体重66.50公斤，年龄24岁，来自于龙源综合格斗俱乐部。MMA 综合格斗战绩16战15胜1负 ，JCK 战决城战绩11战全胜。他就是2024年度 JCK 战决城羽量级100万赏金之王，卫冕冠军Naertai Kezibayi。本场比赛场上裁判 Thomas Fine。
Fighters. Okay, guys, you both know the rules. Watch the back of the head. Watch the low strikes. Push gloves. Gloves. Go back to your opponent. Judge. 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 Time. You ready? You ready? Fight!
All set for our main event, guys. It is the semifinal of the featherweight million RMB tournament. Hubulan Tuerxunbieke is in the blue. Naertai Kezibayi is in the red.
Hubulan immediately fakes for a little single leg, and Naertai gives him a hook on the exit. Oh, look! Oh! He dropped him with a big straight.
He dropped him right away, and Hubulan is shooting.
Hubulan is shooting hard, but Naertai is already pointing at him, telling him, be careful.
Oh, man, if he could get him out of...
Naertai looks so strong with the takedown defense.
If he could get him out of here in the first round, what a feather in his cap would that be?
Look at this. Naertai is so aware of those single legs and the takedowns.
Just pinpoint accurate strikes.
Oh, straight
nice.
cross.
Nice
from
right hand by
Hubulan.
Hubulan's busted up already. Look at his nose.
He hit a big straight.
It's leaking hard.
Yep.
That is going to be a problem going in later in the fight.
Oh, beautiful.
Cracks him again.
1-2 again, but look at that. He just stuffs those takedowns with very heavy hips. Hubulan does have the underhooks.
Hubulan is very strong in the clinch.
But it looks like
Look at all the blood.
Naertai is just got hips for days. Look at Naertai. He's just feels like he's so calm.
He looks
Feeling the hands off.
confident in there tonight, does he, Woody?
He needs to be careful. He is fighting a very tough guy. I mean, he looks so crisp. And there we go. Hubulan gets a takedown. Can he improve position?
Hubulan
blinking his eyes, taking a moment to try and recuperate here.
Now tried to hit that switch there, unsuccessful. Hubulan is trying hard to convert this takedown and establish top control. Not quite there yet.
If Hubulan can reap those legs and sit down, he can wrap up those legs. Look at Naertai smiling to his corner.
This is good for Hubulan, though.
Yep.
This is where he wants the fight. Like I said in the walkout, this is Hubulan's best chance to win, I think, to grind him out like this over 3 rounds.
I agree. Nice little short elbow from Naertai again.
We're just slipping and
sliding on the blood.
And I think Hubulan agreed to kind of like shift them over a few steps so it wouldn't be so slippery.
Look at Hubulan
That's
dropping, going to the hips. Got to be careful, he's getting crossface there. Now Naertai pushing the head down, Hubulan on his hips. Slowing the fight down is Hubulan.
This sort of grinding style really works well for Hubulan and can help him close the gap a little bit. You know, the more fatigued he can make Naertai, the less
danger he'll have with those power punches of his, of course.
Exactly. Early in that first round, his strikes were just coming so hard and fast.
Nice elbow to the thigh of Hubulan. Gets a crossface again. Hubulan almost has his hands connected, it feels like. Pushing him up against the cage wall.
Naertai thinking about a Kimura on that arm.
I mean, Naertai does have good submissions.
Hubulan still trying for that takedown.
They're talking to each other.
Naertai is still unable to separate. Here he
Oh,
goes, though.
he eats a right cross on the exit as Naertai.
Break in the action here for...
Getting a doctor in to check his nose.
Okay.
Asking him to clean the mat.
Got to get Hubulan cleaned up a little bit here. Hard to tell. Was it his nose? I believe it was his nose.
Yeah, I just saw him point and say, no, his nose is fine. He pointed to your coach and said, no, my nose is fine. And I mean, if anybody has a busted up face and has been here before, it's got to be Hubulan, right? Man, if you're close to him, his face is full of scar tissue, man. Like, he's been in some wars.
Absolutely. A
There
shot.
he goes for the... Just reaches in for the single leg. Straight in for that single leg.
Shot right away. Naertai thinking about a guillotine here.
Just throws him off.
So physically powerful is Naertai.
Flying knee from Naertai.
I feel like that left kick is coming too. Naertai stalking Hubulan here. Another hard left hand.
Oh,
He's rocked.
Just missed.
Another.
Oh, big lead hook. Oh my God, the power
Wow,
of Naertai. You just feel the power. It's like landing so heavy.
The power and the accuracy. All of these shots are just pinpoint
He's reading
accurate.
him so well. We're going to go to the second round.
Incredible first round. Naertai busted up Hubulan. Hubulan's so tough and tenacious, however, you know, he did have some success against the cage in the clinch, but ultimately Naertai did a lot of damage in that round, Woody.
Man, you got it. One slipper from Naertai. Yes. When they get up to the cage, good part of that round with his cage up against the back.
Take a look here, you know, in the early moments of the first round, cracks him with a looping right
That was
hook
a
and a
beautiful right.
brutal left straight as well.
Left straight.
And we see Hubulan's face is already busted up at this point. It caused him to shoot almost in desperation, and Hubulan did well to control Naertai against the cage.
He just throws him off there.
Wow, just bullying him there.
He's out.
Hubulan wearing some significant damage already coming into the second round.
We see, I just saw in the corner there, Wu Chunjie telling his fighter, you're showing him, you know, grab your hands and try to wrestle, pick him up and dump him. I think he's going to shoot again.
Second round here between Hubulan and Naertai. Naertai in the red.
I think Hubulan would do good to fake a takedown and strike and then follow with the takedown, not just go directly.
Naertai just stalking Hubulan here.
Oh,
There's the shot.
beautiful shot.
Let's see if Naertai can defend it here.
Pushing him all the way to the cage, and then he's going to use the cage to stop the sprawl. Man, relentless wrestling here from Hubulan, the Hulk, showcasing his, you know, green man power.
Absolutely. You know, I don't think it's a shock to anyone that this is the strategy that Hubulan is employing.
Man, the power in the strikes of Naertai is damn scary, bro.
Absolutely. You know, standing with this guy is a very dangerous prospect for Hubulan, so he's doing his best to wear on him in the clinch. And
Naertai looks over to the corner of Hubulan, and he's smiling at the coach.
he's looked so confident in here tonight.
Another knee. Tries to pick up that arm. I've seen this a few times tonight. I want to go practice that. When opponents have you push up against the cage wall, they go double on one arm and just lift up the arm and then spin around the corner the same side. Look there. He goes double on one hand. He's going to pick it up and spin to his right side.
Yeah, he did that very well in the first round.
We've seen that 2 times
It
tonight.
looked super cool.
Yeah. But, man, Hubulan is just on him like glue.
And he can do this all day.
Yeah. I want to see Hubulan do what Wu Chunjie told him, just, you know, connect those hands, go high crotch and just pick him up and dump him.
Switching to the other leg. Relentless is Hubulan, but Naertai able to separate.
Oh, straight
Lands
on
a
the
big-
exit. So punishing is Naertai.
Big left hand there. That's Wow, you know, extremely accurate, hard strikes. Naertai looks amazing on the feet here tonight.
Oh, big elbow again.
That left hand has just been so deadly.
Yeah, I think Hubulan's going to shoot the cross, wait for the counter, and just try to double leg again. Right? He goes before,
He just
pushes
shoots.
him all the way to the cage again. This smart man. Avoid the war. See if you get the takedown. See if you get a better position. Avoid the power striking of Naertai. Naertai's striking is just on another level, man. He's so confident and he reads everything crystal clear. And then he just drops the hammer. So much power. You know, I sparred with Andy, and I asked Andy about Naertai, and he's like, man, Naertai hits like a truck. And
Yeah,
it's obvious.
You can tell.
And
I mean, look at
that's-
Hubulan's face.
We're talking about guys that are 2 weight differences apart.
Yeah.
Getting the whizzer a little bit high. Can Hubulan just scoot him out?
It looks like he does. He did have his hands
There we
connected
go.
there.
There we go. Can he pick him up? Why am I cheering for Hubulan? I just kind of want to see this fight be a little bit closer, have some form of success for Hubulan too, because he's getting
getting battered
bullied on the feet.
Big knee to the body as well. You know,
Big
Hubulan's got a
knee.
crazy chin. It looks like his forehead has been opened up as
he
well.
threw a little chopping lead elbow as well at the end of that, which cut up. My God, I mean, he's got
Oh, he got cracked again. Hubulan on his back
man,
momentarily.
Hubulan just relentless. Look at the blood coming out of his nose. Naertai taking his time, so calm in his defense. He's doing so much damage. Oh my God, he's mainly been on the defense. Look at him talking to the coach. He's literally talking to the coach.
Are they going to clean up the blood again? You know,
Hubulan. Look at that. Naertai having a conversation with the corner of his opponent, saying, oh my God, bro, what else do you want me to do?
it's really interesting. JCK is one of the only organizations I've ever seen that will actually stop a fight mid-fight to work on a cut. Usually they do it between rounds.
I agree with you. This is,
It's kind of a weird break in the action here.
and it's to the disadvantage of the aggressor, right?
Absolutely. Because in my mind,
But I mean,
if a
maybe
fighter can't continue because of a cut, then it's over.
Yeah, but I mean, they do have to sometimes, hey, let's check. How bad is this, you know? Are we going to stop this or not? I don't think it's bad enough to stop.
Stay in the corner.
It's hard to tell. But Hubulan has been busted up in this fight.
He's got a cut right on the nose. There's a cut on a little bit high up in his forehead.
Oh, that's a bad one.
Yeah, well, no, the one inside his
Did-
nose
did
and
you
his
see
eye.
this one?
Yeah, I saw that one. There's another one inside his left
That's
eye
gonna
and on
leave
his
a scar.
nose. One more of many for Hubulan. I shouldn't laugh. But
Another battle scar.
he's such a warhorse.
He won't quit. There's no quit in Hubulan.
Ready? Fight!
Feels like Naertai is just loading up that left hand again. Ready to uncork it.
Just the power difference in the strike. It means that Naertai just isn't respecting Hubulan. And Hubulan needs to literally avoid getting tagged by anything, because everything that hits him.
And now Naertai's in mount. And I think this is bad news for Hubulan.
He's got his back.
10
10 seconds
seconds.
left. He's going to go for the. It looks like he was going for the
The Suloev stretch
Silev
there.
stretch.
And
Yes.
look, Hubulan has opened up, leaking all over the canvas.
Look at that. A spray of blood.
Wow. How tough is Hubulan?
And look at Naertai. He's walking back, strutting back. Kind of want to see him get his ass. I like Naertai.
Bilem ase konum niye bolsa bilem go bırak endi. Ötede sıptagı dinlediği araday tutuyor koy boldu. Niye oynadın
It is quite big.
I wonder what did it.
It was no. He punches him here. He jumps
it that
with the
one?
knee. No. He does a jumping knee, and then he follows this. No, it wasn't that one. There's another one where he does a jumping knee, and then he follows with a little leading elbow. I think it was that one. But
Sliced him. Man, rough night for Hubulan.
One more round, it could be comeback of the century, Brody. I don't know if century, but comeback of...
He would need a finish to win.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, there is no denying the heart, tenacity, and toughness of Hubulan, but it just seems like Naertai, especially his striking, is on another level.
We haven't seen Naertai look as good in ages. I mean, last time he caught Dr. Khan, you can't really say, just one kick and the fight was over. Look at the sportsmanship between these two guys, but now let's go back to the bloodthirsty business of MMA.
It just shows you how tough this sport is, guys. You know, the old cliche line, do you want to be a fighter? Take a look at this. Take a look at Hubulan's face. And he hasn't given up at all. It looks like a guillotine attempt potentially for Naertai. I think Hubulan's going to be really hard to choke, though.
Naertai taking his time. It feels like Naertai's, if anything, is feeling bad for Hubulan.
He's got that 10-finger guillotine.
He might go for it. But like you said, I think Hubulan's hard to... Another elbow on the exit for Naertai.
There's no quit in Hubulan.
Goes for a kick of his own.
That partially landed.
Yep.
That was a good kick.
Oh, eats a knee.
I think he's hurt from that one.
My God.
Wow, you
How
heard?
tough
Did you
is
hear that one?
Hubulan? You saw his neck just whip back from that knee.
Did you hear that? It sounded like a baseball bat.
Yeah, and man, Naertai is so tough. He's just reading him like a book.
Another hard left hand cracks Hubulan. How much more can he take?
Man, he's really outclassing Hubulan here. Big punch thrown by Hubulan.
Hubulan has landed some strikes of his own.
But
Just
to no damage or almost. Oh, another flying knee. You hear the crowd go, oh. This is, man, it's weird. I want to say it's a mismatch, but it's not a mismatch. This Hubulan deserves to be here. This is the semifinal. He earned his way here. He fought all the way to this semifinal.
Yeah.
But this is one of the most dominant semifinals I've ever seen. And it's not a one-punch finish. It's not like we just saw Kuwati finishing Tuerxunbieke.
another big step in left knee. I have to wonder how much more can Hubulan take. He's too tough for his own good.
2.5 minutes left.
Absolutely no quit in him.
Oh,
another huge knee.
Big knee as he drops down. Uppercut.
And you know what? He still has really good timing with his clinch initiation.
Everything,
His
yes.
level changes, his shots.
And it feels like Naertai is almost coasting. And Hubulan just trying his heart out to see if he can get something. I mean, again, the winner of this goes to the final, fights Kuwati for $1 million RMB in cash.
Naertai's already won it twice. Is that right?
Once.
Once, excuse me. He was last year's winner.
Was he? Wait, hang on. The year before, hang on for a second. He was last year's winner. He fought Zewang. Yeah, I think that's the first time he won.
That left knee has been. Oh! I think this is it. This is it.
Oh my God!
Naertai, perfect at JCK, perfect 12-0. Unbelievable.
God. And one of the most dominant fights we've seen, especially at the higher echelon, where it's the top contenders. Man, Naertai put on a performance. Now, I tell you what, you know who's shitting his pants right now? Nulu Kuwati. He's thinking, like, oh my God, I have to fight this guy in about a month for $1 million RMB.
Wow, unbelievable. Have they set a date for the finals?
Look at this. Naertai is not even celebrating. It's like he's feeling sorry for his. But they're friends, you know.
I mean, again, this is one of those finishes where it was it was an accumulation. I mean, that was a huge knee, but it was just an accumulation. It was 3 rounds
of a beatdown.
Beatdown, man. It was a beating the entire fight, and that just took him out. Thomas Van, the referee, mercifully stops the fight as it should have been stopped. I mean, really tough night for Hubulan.
Well, look, man, you know, we signed up for blood. That wasn't the most, you know, that was not the most competitive main event we've had. It also wasn't like a one-punch finish. It was an absolute beatdown. And Naertai surely is the favorite to win again this year. And if you're Nulikawati, I mean, take notes, buddy. You got a big challenge ahead of you. But who knows, man? It's another young gun facing up the young champ. Let's go to the official announcements.
接下来宣布比赛结果。本场男子 MMA 综合格斗规则羽量级赏金赛半决赛，今天晚上头条主赛的最终结果为红方选手纳尔泰克斯巴伊第3回合3分25秒 TKO 获胜。The winner is red corner, win by technical knockout. 纳尔泰，其实按照常理来说，我应该恭喜你获得这场比赛的胜利。但是我知道此时此刻你的心情很难称得上这场比赛是一场高兴的事情。那么我知道你现在有很多话想对胡布兰哥说的，对你的胡布兰哥说的。那现在就借这个机会说2句。
其实感谢每一位，也感谢胡布兰哥。这是比赛嘛，这是我们自己选的路嘛。我们是不只是这一场比赛而已，我们从小一直在训练，就是为了表演个15分钟嘛。网上我看到很多评论，就说你让呀让呀，这是比赛，没有让不让这回事，要拿出真正的实力。因为我后面我有我的父母，我未来的家庭都在等着我，我用我的双拳去打造美好的未来。
那么今天这场比赛的胜利，特别想感谢谁？
然后这场比赛，感谢的人太多了。我的团队，我的父母，我的老师，我的兄弟们，就是这次，本来我为什么要剪掉这个头发？因为我称重第1次没过，第2次就简直头发就过了。那时候我的老师还有张哈尔、伊尔波兰。还有阿若，他们4个一直在帮助我，有他们才有这场胜利。
那么今天呢，其实我有很多的问题，但是我觉得还是不要问了，因为我此时此刻特别理解你的心情，纳尔泰。那么我们还有最后一个环节，就是要开启决赛前和你的对手的第1次对视。
然后胡布兰哥真是硬汉，我要带着我的胡布兰哥的梦想去战斗。我以后这决赛我要2个人战斗。
女士们、先生们，掌声有请努力库瓦提、巴哈托里和纳尔泰克兹巴伊开启决赛前的第1次对视，有请。
还是那句话。那就3月份，老大哥给你上一节课。
我不想打这场比赛，但是我们的工作没办法。希望胡兰哥鼻子没事。
这都是为了生活。
对，加油！女士们、先生们，掌声送给努力库瓦提、巴哈托里、纳尔泰克兹巴伊。